How have Republicans perfected brainwashing through right-wing hate radio? Check it out. Leave your comments, ding the bell, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel.
Oh, well, hey, Tom, I was listening to you earlier. I really think that right-wing media brainwashes their listeners. I ran for Congress about 10 years ago in Arizona as an independent, and so I did all the radio shows around town. And I was on with the conservative radio host, a local guy, and he was telling his listeners that if you didn't fill out the census, Obama was going to lock you up in a camp. He was telling people that the reason they didn't make $20 an hour is because minimum wage, that only let your boss pay you $7.50 or whatever minimum wage was. And I called him out on his lies. I said, you can't tell people that stuff. I said, those are out-and-out lies. And I said, these people tune in to listen to you, and they take what you're saying as the gospel. And he said, I am entertainment, not news. He said, I can't be held, and he's saying this on air, he said, I cannot be held to account for the stupidity of my listeners. He said, if they're dumb enough
Sean Hannity essentially said the same thing a couple days ago. You know, I don't fact-check the things that I say. He came right out and said it.
And, you know, it's just bizarre. I mean, here Flynn comes out saying we need to suspend the Constitution, declare martial law, have a new election. And the right-wing people all over Facebook and everything, it's wonderful. That's a fabulous idea. But you ask them to wear a mask, they bring out their guns, they protest and get their Don't Tread on Me flags. I mean, how crazy is that? It makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. And I believe it's because they have perfected brainwashing. They did what the Nazis did. Mm-hmm. They did what the Soviets did. They have perfected propaganda. I mean, from the time the local guys come on in the morning to the guys at Fox are done, they all have the same talking points. If you listen to them sometime, they all talk about the same exact thing all day long.
Yeah.
And it just gets reinforced. You know, it's unions' fault that you don't make a good wage. If we get rid of unions, you'll get better wages. They make them believe it. They take the unions
which is
away.
A lie.
Yeah, and nobody that I ever know that's been in a right-to-work state has ever gotten a raise or better benefits that nobody else did, because that was the lie they told them. Your boss could now give you a raise, and nobody else. Never happened. You know, they tell them minimum wage is bad. They believe it. I can't believe they've sold poor people in Kentucky and other rural areas trickle-down economics.
Yeah.
And
it's really sad.
And they buy it. They buy it.
Yeah.
I just, you know.
Well, it's because, you know, there's a real simple reason for this, Anthony, and that is that talk radio is such an intimate medium. I mean, it's like a phone call, you know. And people get to know talk radio hosts, and they think of them as sort of in the category of friends. And Ad Age did a survey back 20 years ago, and they found that 92% of Americans will trust information from friends more than they will even from celebrities, you know, celebrity endorsements and things. And this was in the context of advertising, but it's the same thing. And so these hosts build a trust relationship with their listeners and then violate that by lying to them on a daily basis.